Welcome to Alan Skorsky Reports. I'm Alan Skorsky. Since October 7th of 2023, the Jewish nation in Israel and abroad have been living with grief and in mourning. The Hamas attack in Israel that slaughtered 1,200 people, that raped girls and women, that burned babies and whole families, has left an indelible mark on every Jew. To make matters worse, Israel's so-called allies have turned their backs on Israel, all the while claiming, "We have your backs." Jews on college campuses are under daily assault, while university presidents look the other way. The media and many members in Congress pay lip service to supporting Israel, while they pressure Israel to make a deal with Hamas. The IDF has gone to great measures to minimize casualties in Gaza, yet they are accused of war crimes by the international community. Today's guest is a good friend, Yigal Dilmoni, who is the co-founder of American Friends of Judea and Samaria, and who also served 4 months in Gaza as a captain and commander in the mobility and paratroop unit. Yigal, welcome to the show.
Hi, shalom, Ellen, and all the people that watch us.
Well, it's a great honor to have you. When you and I spoke, you had told me that you had served in Gaza for 4 months, and over your term, you sent me pictures and videos. So what I'd like to do is from the beginning, if you can tell us when your unit was called up, and what your unit's responsibilities were, and how you were able to capture so much on video and in pictures.
So first of all, I want to say that right now, just that moment, I'm served in the reserve for the next 2 months. We are on the border of Lebanon, in the north of Israel. And as you hear what's happening in Lebanon, it's something very strategic for the future. And I hope that Israel will decide to do something in the north to get back all the Yishuvim, all the communities that left, the community in the border with Lebanon are empty. And I hope the government of Israel will do something to change this situation. I want to start from the beginning of the Simchat Torah. In the day of Simchat Torah, October 7, I woke up in the morning in my yishuv. I'm living in the Shomron in Avnei Chefetz, and the security officer of my community called me. I'm in charge about the emergency situation in my yishuv. And he called me and he asked me, he told me, Yigal, you hear what's happened? I said, I don't know. He told me, look, we have a terrorist inside the road. I said, it's cool being. And I opened my phone number, even it was a Shabbat, and I watch and I say, wow, it's crazy. So we start to arrange all the situation in our yishuv. Every shul, we move from shul to shul and ask people to come with their weapon because we was afraid that the Arab in Judea and Samaria will start to attack also Yudan and Shomron communities, the Jewish community. After 2-3 hours, I get the phone call from my commander in the reserve. I served in the Paratrooper Brigades 646, and they call me to come quickly to my base. And I drive my car, take my stuff, and drive my car quickly to our base. And part of our unit at the day of Simchat Torah get down to Be'eri to fight with the terrorists inside Be'eri and all around the Sderot area. And then after 3 weeks of training, we train all the units, like 300,000 soldier was coming to the army, and we start to training for 3 months, and after that, the IDF penetrated and start to move inside the Gaza Strip. And at the first 2 days, my unit, we find ourselves inside Gaza, and we served inside Gaza for 4 months. 1 month in the north of Gaza, we start from a place called Zikim. It's the coastal road that's starting from Ashkelon to Gaza City. And we was there. We get inside to Shati, a refugee camp, and another neighborhood all around, Salatin neighborhood, another neighborhood. And after 1 month, they move our unit to the corridor of Netzarim. It starts from Be'eri to the sea. This corridor cut Gaza Strip for 2 pieces. And after 2 months in Netzarim area, they took us for another 1 month in Khan Yunis. And we left Khan Yunis at I think, if I remember, it was in the 1st of March. And then, and right now, they call us back to Lebanon, as I say. So I have the whole perspective of all the area. The last places in Rafah, I didn't get inside Rafah. My unit didn't get inside Rafah. But now all the IDF is acting and fighting inside Rafah and inside Philadelphia. And this is the most important thing that we have to do to cut all the supply of the weapons and all the arm supplies that coming from Egypt in the tunnel from the border. Philadelphia, it's the border between Gaza Strip to Egypt. And all the arm and all the weapon and all the ammunition come from that place from Philadelphia. So now, right now, the IDF cut Philadelphia and destroyed all the tunnels that bring the ammunition. So I have the whole perspective of the Gaza Strip and what's happened. If you want, I think what people have to realize, it's what's exactly happened in October 7. I think most of the people don't know exactly what's happened in October 7. If I want to show you a map that explain what's happened. So I will open now the map. Just tell me that you saw the map. You saw it? You see the map?
I don't see a map here. Here we go. Now I see the map. Yes.
Okay. So this map, as you see, this is the Gaza Strip. The Gaza Strip is the red places.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you see, all the blue places, this is inside Israel. And the terrorists in Simchat Torah in October 7 get inside to Israel. It's kind of 5,000 terrorists get inside to Israel, and they get inside Ofakim. As you see, Ofakim is here. It's 25 kilometers, 15 miles from Gaza to Ofakim. So all the area that surround Gaza Strip with all the Yishuvim was occupied for 1 day with the terrorists, and they not only fight against the soldier. As we didn't know that at the first days. We just realized that after 2 or 3 days, what happened in the Yishuvim. They just get inside the Yishuvim with a knife, with MK-47, with missiles, with RPGs, and with and the butch. Like, I don't want to say again all the things that people know, but they occupied a lot of places in a lot of Yishuvim that around Gaza, and killed innocent citizens, children, women, rapes women, kills them, and the terrible disaster, big tragedy that happened in October 7. Right. And after 3 weeks, the IDF get inside Gaza from the start. They do it. You see the map right now?
Yes.
You see, okay. So what's happened in the first 3 weeks, that the IDF get inside Gaza from the north of Gaza in the coastal road, is here. Okay, you see, this is in the coastal road, and another division get inside to cut Gaza. This is the Netzarim corridor from Be'eri to the sea to cut Gaza and develop it to 2 places. So what's happened? The IDF called all the citizens of Gaza, tells them to left all the north of Gaza and go down to the area of Khan Yunis. This is Khan Yunis here on the down in Rafah. And so what's happened? As we know, the Hamas use the citizens as a human shield to keep themselves. The IDF, the soldiers stand in the front and the citizens stand behind.
Right.
In the Hamas, it's opposite. The citizens stand in the front and the Hamas hiding like a mouse once. They're hiding behind the citizens. Yeah. So all the citizens get out from Gaza, and what's happened? The Hamas don't have their human shields. So everyone that was in the north of Gaza, we we have to understand, we recognize that they are terrorists. This is what the IDF done. Another thing that the IDF done is to attack them from behind. If we get inside the coastal road and then get inside Gaza, there was not prepared that Israel will attack them from the sea. There was prepared that Israel will attack them from the border.
Right.
But what's happened when we get down on their coastal road, we attack them from the back, and this is one of the tricks that Israel done to the Hamas. And was the situation in November, December, and January. And after that, in January, the IDF get inside Khan Yunis, and then they move our unit to Khan Yunis. I want to say something about what's happening in Gaza, what I see in my eyes in Gaza. 60% of the area destroyed, 60% of the building destroyed, the infrastructure, road, electricity, water, most of the schools, municipalities' office destroyed, the parliament of the Hamas inside Gaza destroyed, the court, everything destroyed. The IDF destroyed all the institute and all the infrastructure of the Hamas inside Gaza, because we believe, I want to say something strategic. I think that war that we are inside is exactly like the Second World War that United States and the Great Britain and England and the other country fight against the Nazis, the German.
Yeah.
Why? Because I don't think we can destroy the ideologic of the Hamas. Okay, I don't think that it will be, because ideologic is in the mind of the people. If they will not do it here, they will do it in other place. So we cannot destroy the ideologic inside the mind of the people, but we can destroy the regime that can make this horrible ideologic make it happen. And this is exactly what's happened with the Nazis. We have even now we have a new Nazis, people that believe on the Nazis, but they don't have a regime that can take and do things that take it the next steps and make things to make it happen, the Nazis ideologic. And this is exactly what the IDF and what Israel done with the Hamas. We don't think that we can destroy the ideologic of the Hamas, but we can destroy their ability to take this ideologic and make it happen.
Right.
And this is what we done in Gaza, to destroy the regime and destroy the institute and the infrastructure, that they can do it again, this horrible, terrible massacre like what's happened in October 7 in Simchat Torah.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. I know that we see, and that you have shown me, and I've seen it on the news, where the IDF will go into homes and they will see under a baby crib, they will see tunnels. How prevalent was that? I mean, is it a small percentage, or is this very, very common? Yeah, right here. Does it happen? Is it in a lot of homes? Is it in the majority of homes? Is it only in a few homes? How commonplace is something like this?
No, it's not all the places, but some of the places. It's very surprised. I can show you right now a video. Okay, I will share the video. This is my unit. We get inside one home, one house, and we see a crib, a children crib, a baby crib, and we move it, and we find down there a shaft for a tunnel. And we have another story. We get inside one of the houses, and we get to the second floor. It was a children bedroom. It was amazing, with blue painting. All the wall was the blue and painting. It was a very beautiful house, very, very beautiful children bedroom. And then we moved the bed, and the bed also was blue and very wonderful bed, very beautiful bed. And we moved the bed, and we find down there, down the bed of the children, we find MK-47, we find RPG, we find missiles, we find
Right.
the explosive division, and it's make us crazy because we take care about our children. We put our children in a bag. We put our children in the shelter, and we go out to fight. But they put this explosive division under their baby, under the children bed. What happened if it's something happened and it's blew up? They don't have a value for life. It's crazy. We have another story. I can share the video, but I want to
Please.
say before
Sure.
another story. One day, we was inside Gaza. We sleep in houses, and in the night everything is dark all around. They don't have electricity. We shut down all the electricity, and 3 kilometers around us, no one allowed in the night to move. If someone move around our house, he's our enemy, he's terrorist, and we have to shoot him. And in 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. in the morning, one of the soldiers that stand on the window, he saw something go walk around our house. And it looked very strange. It's not like it wasn't, he didn't understand what is outside. And he get out with his weapon ready, and suddenly he saw 4 year little children, little daughter that walk around our house. He bring her inside our house. I can show you a picture. This is the young daughter. You see the picture? You saw? And we have a doctor. The guy that take care about her leg is a doctor. He's a Druze doctor. And we take care about her. We give her food, and we take it in the morning. We took her to humanitarian place and give it to this humanitarian people. I don't think they're humanitarian, but
Yeah,
this is
I was
how the
going to ask you
IDF.
about that.
Yeah. And we give it to her, and all the night we think to ourselves, we thought to ourselves, how that girl get inside our house? How she can? Because she cannot walk in the middle of the night 3 kilometers. It's crazy.
Right.
In the morning, we make a search around our house, and we find 100 meters, we find a new shaft that go inside the tunnel. And we
Yigal, was
just
this
see
your
like,
unit that met her, that saw her?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Did she speak to you? Did she give you her name? Did
No,
she say, I want my mother, I
no,
want my daddy?
no, no. I ask her,
Right.
what's your name? Shu ismak. This is how we call it in Arabic. Shu ismak. It's what's your name?
Yeah.
And she just answered Anna, 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 Anna. We didn't understand what you say.
Right.
But in the morning we realized that in the middle of the night, the terrorists take her out from a shaft, from a tunnel, and send her to our house to see if we are wake up. And if we didn't, if we are not wake up, they will attack our house. And if we are wake up, we will shoot her and kill her. And for them, never mind.
Right.
The IDF killed another children.
Right.
They don't care about their children life. We take care about our children life. We take care about her. All my unit, all my soldiers thought about. I think about my children, about my grandchildren. I have
Yeah.
5 grandchildren. I think about them, and I say to myself, how people can send 4 years old girl to IDF houses that maybe we can shoot her. It's crazy. They don't have value for life, and this is the difference between us and our enemy. They don't have a value for life, and we have a value for life. And now I will show you this video. Just a minute. We show the video. Just a minute. Let me get it up. Okay. And right now,
It disappeared.
you see the video now?
Okay, now, yes. Now, okay, yes. There you go. But you see even around the crib the filth. So even without a shaft, it looks like they're putting their babies into absolute filth. Yeah.
This is unbelievable. You see it in video now, and when I saw it again in the video, and I think to myself, wow, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy to think, even it was before 6 months or 7 months. It's crazy to think about that. That
When you took
people,
that little girl to that humanitarian organization, how did they respond to you? Did they thank you? Did they acknowledge you? Or they say, give her to us? And I mean, how did they not appreciate what you did?
I don't speak with them. For me,
Oh,
I call them terrorists with a soup. Okay?
yeah.
With the kind with a tight, with a white shirt. For me, they're terrorists.
Yeah.
But I didn't speak with them. I give it to some. We have a soldier that speak Arabic, and he takes them and take her 100
Right.
meter and give it to the ambulance. And
Right.
they take. I don't want to speak with them. I don't think that they're not helping us.
No,
They
they're
are
not.
against
Yeah.
us. They're a terrorist exactly like the Hamas. The
Right.
UNRWA. I tell you another story. We get inside a school of UNRWA. Okay, what we
Yep.
find inside? You know what we find inside? We find inside the books to teach the children how to build explosive division, explosive device, sorry,
Right.
explosive device, a bombs. So who's this organization? They're not humanitarian. They're anti-Semitism. They're against
Right.
Jewish, and I don't trust of them at all.
So let me ask you a question, because I know, just like you mentioned, how frustrating it is. There have been reports that Israel has gone out of its way to minimize casualties. There are experts in the military who compliment and commend Israel, but that's just one person. In Israeli media, do they have press? Do they show the world, look at what we found? Because you're right, we're not going to win the war of ideas because we're outnumbered. There are, millions of Jews, and there are a billion Muslims, and there are organizations and politicians and the media. But you have so much information. How much of this becomes public news? How much, like the little girl that you showed, was this all over Israeli news? Look at what our Chayalim did today. They found a little girl, they fixed her up, they took her. Or does this just become a video between me and you and Facebook?
First, this story about little girl was all in all the media in Israel and also in the media in America. You can search it, you can find it. I think it was in the New York Times, not the New York Times. I don't remember. It was inside. It was in article in the newspaper in America also. It was a big story here. A lot of people know about that.
Okay.
But I think the most, and I'm also myself, I've been after the war, I came to States. Also, I met you. I came twice for 2 weeks every time, and I give a lot of lecture about the war. I have videos. I have all the presentation about the war with the video, and also people can also invite me to speak with them about the war. Exactly what we do
How do
together with
people, wait, I mean,
now together
we
with
still
you.
have more time, but how do people reach you, generally speaking? Do you have a website? Do you have an organization? How do people find you?
Yeah. Oh, you want to speak about that? Not so. AFJS is Americans Friend of Judean Samaritans. It's educational organization. We have our
AFJS.
website.
Okay, I see it behind your head.
We,
Yeah.
yeah, this is AFJS. Our organization is Americans Friend of Judean Samaritans. We have a website, www.afjs.com.
Yeah.
People get inside and they have a contact there. They can send me an email and they can
Okay.
find me. They can reach me and send me an email. Legal, we want to hear the story, and they can invite me. And also, I think it's very important that this video that we make together right now, people all over the America will see it because
God
this is the
willing.
story.
Right.
And I want to say something very important for us. people say to me, "You are a hero. You've been in Gaza and Lebanon." I don't think we are a hero. First, I think my wife, she's a hero, and all the women that stay at home alone 5 months, they are the heroes. They are the real heroes. The families that stay, 5 months. I came to visit her, several times in 5 months. It's crazy to think about that. So they are the heroes. But when we was inside, we always say to ourselves, we're not fighting for ourselves. We're not fighting for our family. We're fighting for Israel. We're fighting for all the Jewish nation around the world. And you know what? We're fighting for all the Western world.
Yeah.
Never mind if Jewish, non-Jewish, it's never mind. Because if the Hamas and the Hezbollah will win, the next steps will be Europe, and then it will be America. They will not stop in Israel. So
We see
we
it
we
now.
cannot, we
Yeah.
don't have the right or the ability to lose here. We have to kill them, we have to destroy them, because it will not stop here. It will go to Europe. All Europe will be occupied by radical Islamic regime and organization, and it's exactly what happened. And when Europe condemned Israel, I told them, you know what? Wait that they will come to your cities. Wait that they will come to your places, and then you understand what Israel stand here. So we are standing in the front line of all the Western wall. So we are in Hebrew we say we are your shaliach.
Yeah.
Okay, we are your shaliach. We are your. How you say shaliach, Ellen?
You're our messenger, our
I
representative.
I'm
Yeah.
and I stand in the front line of all the people, Jews, non-Jews, all over the world. We stand on the front line of the good world against the evil, and
Listen,
this is how we take it.
listen, we have it here in America. I mean, I think that we're in big trouble because you have the same people who scream death to Israel are also screaming death to America. These people are climbing, they're pulling down the American flag, they're burning the American flag. There's an organization here called CARE, the Council of American Islamic Relations. They are connected to Hamas, and they already told us it's only a matter of time before we have Muslims running for government, for Congress, and they're already here. So America is already in big trouble. We know that already. In Europe, they're so afraid of them. You have it in France, you have it in Spain, you have it in England. So Europe, they're so terrified that they're giving in, thinking that if they attack Israel or if they threaten Israel, we're going to hold arms, that they're going to be their friends. Stupidity. There's a new word, ein milah, bishvil, stupid, hatipshi. There's no words to describe. It's not. It's beyond stupid. It's maybe they want to stay in power for another day. Only way to explain it.
You know who will be the first? The first will be all the Hague court, all the judge
Yeah.
in Hague court, in the court of Hague,
Yeah.
when they condemn Israel and they fight Israel, when the radical Islamic organization will get inside Europe, they will be the first one.
Yeah.
So, but I think they're very stupid because they don't understand what's happening here in the Middle East, and that Israel is fighting against the evil.
Yeah.
It's not, it's not Islam against Jewish. It's Islam against the Western world.
Against
It's Islam
Western
against,
civilization. Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's exactly.
Okay. So Yigal.
I want to say if you want, if I
Please
have
say more. Yeah.
another, yeah, I want to show you something, how we use, just a minute, I try to find it right now, how we use drones that save life of
Beautiful.
people. We, our unit use drones to save life, not only life of Israeli soldier, but also life, you can't believe it, of Arab that living inside Gaza. Why? Because we use the drone to separate between citizens in Gaza to terrorists.
Right.
And we use it with several different kind of ways. Unfortunately, our unit lost 12 soldiers in Gaza. And part of that soldier was killed when they get inside houses, that inside the house was a bombs or terrorists that hiding inside.
Right.
And we need the drones that can get inside house and search before the soldier get inside the house. So we use drones for that, but also we use drones. I have a story from Khan Yunis. In Khan Yunis, we know that inside one of the schools in Khan Yunis was 3,000 people inside. And the intelligence told us that inside these 3,000 citizens involved, they have inside another 70 terrorists that hiding between these people. So what we done, we took our, just a minute, I want to share the video and show you how we help. You see this picture?
Yes.
This is the school. We took the drone, okay?
Yeah.
And we surrender. We surrender the school with two battalions. And then we took the drones. We have on the drone, we have a speaker. And we fly the drones on their hand inside the school. And someone spoke in Arabic and tell them, get out from the school with your hands up. And then we search each one, and we find the terrorists and all the people that wasn't involved directly in terror in the Hamas. We take them outside and we release them. So we separated between terrorists and citizens in Gaza. So it's kind of, we use the drones also for humanitarian issues to separate it between terrorists and citizens that not directly connect to the Hamas. And drones for us are something that save life, not only for our soldier, but also for other people. And we have inside our website, in www.afjs.com, we have an emergency campaign that people can be involved to help us to buy drones for soldier or for communities in Judea and Samaria that need the drones to take care about the citizens' lives inside the Yishuvim. So we have an emergency campaign, and people can get inside and donate money. And we take this money. We already have thousands of drones that we gave for different kind of units and different kind of Yishuvim to save life of people. And these drones will save life. So if someone wants to help us right now, just get inside our website, www.afjs.org, not .com, sorry. afjs.org. It's called American Friend of the Dance Samaria, and you have an emergency campaign, and you can donate money and help us to save life and help us to be more humanitarian to help people. Just a minute, I want to show you something. Another thing that we use the drones. Just tell me if you saw the video. Just a minute. It's upload. No, this is not this video. Okay.
You got it?
It's not.
No?
No, I don't have it. Just a minute. I have videos of what we do in other place.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Well, when you said that you separated the citizens from Hamas, from the school, were you ever concerned that they're going to, once you let them go, that they're going to run out and they're going to tell their friends that the IDF is here?
Yeah, we don't afraid because we surrender the school, and uh, I want to show something. This is
Okay.
how we separate between the people, innocent people, to the
Right.
terrorists. And then we find the terrorist.
When they walk
And this
past
is,
you, when those citizens walk past you, did they look at you? Were they angry at you, or did they just keep walking? And were they grateful? I don't know. Like, what's their response? Because their lives are upended.
yeah, some of them, they look for us and look, it's not nice to see that situation. Some of them spoke against the Hamas, not a lot, spoke of
Right.
some of them. I don't know if they said because they want that we maybe will take care about them. I don't know.
Right.
Some of them spoke against the Hamas, but most of them just
Right.
walk to other place. Look, we have to understand. People said that Israel occupied Gaza and occupied Yudan Shomron. Hamas occupied Gaza. Hamas occupied the people of Gaza and takes them as a human shield for their horrible ideologic,
Right.
and this is the big tragedy of this area, that the Arabs, the Muslims, are controlled by leaders that don't care about their life, and we take care about their life. This is crazy to think about it, how
Right.
we take care about the citizens and the people that living in Gaza, and we allow them to move from side to side that they will not kill. And in the war in Gaza, for each terrorist that the IDF killed, there was another two citizens that killed. This is what I heard.
Right.
And when America, when USA fight against Iraq, in each one terrorist, they kill 10 innocent
Right.
citizens. And this
Correct.
is the numbers. It's also happened every place. And Israel try to be better than the better. We are the best
Right.
to save life of the soldier. And even that, people in all over the world try to attack Israel.
Correct.
But I don't I don't care about that. I believe that what we do here is save life of Israeli, save life of Jewish, and standing, like I said, stand in the front line of the Western Wall. And I believe in that. We believe in that. We are strong in our believing. Right now, my unit and together with me, we are in the north, in the border of Lebanon. We know, we have the feeling that we are right, and we have to fight and we have to defeat the Hezbollah, because it's not only for ourselves. It was the peace for all over the world.
Right.
And if we will lose, people in America will lose and people in Europe will lose, because the radical Islamic regime will not stop in the Middle East.
Correct.
And we believe in ourselves. We believe in what we're doing.
Right. So listen, Yigal, you know that Jews in America, every day we're davening for you. You're in our thoughts every day. We're not, you're part of us, and we appreciate you every day. Every day we say Tehillim for you. We daven because now we're now, even though we're separated by 5,000 miles, whatever it is, by oceans and by plane, but our hearts are the same. So we're always together. And I want to wish you and your family, your unit, our people, Ksiva v'chasima tova, as a blessed new year. And may this year, Hashem, really watch and protect over every one of us. And may the hostages be rescued, alive and healthy. And may God bless the IDF.
Thank you very much. And I ask again, if people want to be involved and to do something to help Judea and Samaria and to help our heroes here in all over Israel, they can get inside our website of afjs.org, Americans Friend of Judea and Samaria, and take part of our delegations that we arrange to Israel, and take part of our tours and take part and become a member of AFJS and donate money for our emergency campaign. And you have a lot of things that you can do if you will get in our site, inside our website, www.afjs.org. And thank you, Alan. Thank you very much. And thank you for all the praying. We feel it. We feel that all the Jewish nations stand behind us, and we feel it. And
Good.
tefillot, we're davening in Seteilim and davening in the shuls, we feel it. It's
Good.
helpful. And Bezrat Hashem, Ktiva v'chatima tova, Shana tova, good years for all our friends, all the people that love us around the world. Thank you very much.